Here's Luis Cruz. He has flied out and struck out. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got to see that one for a few years. What a play by Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an R.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball.
Counting down to first pitch in Southern California. The Red Sox and Angels are next. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Closing in on first pitch in Oakland. It's Braves baseball. Next. Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Oakland A's. Hi again, folks, here with another edition of Braves Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you. I'll be joined in just a minute by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. As skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. B.J. Upton will stand in. Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So we made him work a bit, but the leadoff man is finally retired here. And with that, let's look at how Oakland aligns defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. On to the first baseman, blanks, 2 gone now.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Freddie Freeman will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to the first baseman, blanks, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. Coco Crisp will be the batter. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Runner goes for second. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
I don't think this was really a hit and run, but it's going to work out nicely for him. He gets into second base and sees that this ball is going to be extra bases, so it's all downhill from there as he scores easily from first.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Brandon Moss will dig in here. He's a cold strike to throw. Tag down from Johnson, and he's out at third.
You really couldn't ask for a better situation to throw on here. It's a fastball in the outer half, and he's got a clear throwing lane with a left-handed hitter up there. That one's almost too easy.
2 out, nobody on. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. swing, hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. A's get a run on the RBI double by Donaldson. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Justin Upton leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Chance here for Sogard at second. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but it just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Jason Hayward will take his cuts now. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Making a bid for a base hit. This is a tough play for a center fielder.
What you doing, babe?
First step is usually
Okay.
he's charging hard. He lays out and pull it in.
Chris Johnson will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Lowry. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the... Cespedes will start things off in the bottom of the second. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away.
We can get it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. John Jaso will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. This one off. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Josh Reddick will take his first cuts of the ball game here. None out, runners at first and second. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And a double steal try here. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
These guys are getting after it early here so far. Just going to find a seam for a double. After picking up one in the first, they've got another one here in the second. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. These will add up. I mean, in that spot, a single gets you 2 runs, and heck, just putting it in play probably gets you 1. Instead, he comes back to the dugout with nothing. Eric Sogard will
step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Coco Crisp will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. One in the inning for Oakland on the Reddick double. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Number 11 will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. One gone. Ryan Domit will stand in for the first time here. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Evan Gaddis will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And Jed Lowry makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Yoenis Cespedes will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. John Jaso will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's one hit towards the hole. One there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Boy, this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's big.
And we'll leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. B.J. Upton will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Andrelton Simmons will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Play.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it took him a while to get that first hit of the ball game, and then it darn near wound up getting him on the scoreboard as well. Instead, he winds up with a double off the wall, and he didn't miss a home run right there by much.
Justin Upton will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Eric Sogard will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Next up.
Here's Simmons at short. A bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Coco Crisp will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, I'll tell you what, he may still have a little bit of tread on those tires after all. He may be a step or two slower than when he was in his 20s, but he can still go home to first with the best of them. And he winds up beating that one out.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Brendan Moss will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
I don't know who's on here.
And this will be fouled away.
This may be a anymore. He's on here or something.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
He did what last? She.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Rally going. First.
Jason Hayward will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And a pitch swung on and hit in the air for the center fielder, Crisp.
What's his right to him?
And he's got it for the first down.
Cool.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. 1 away for the resurgent third baseman, Chris Johnson. A ball hit hard to the left side. High as he makes the catch. Well done.
And despite the fact that this ball isn't hit all that hard, it's not always an easy play to make out there. A lot of times, right off the bat, your mind kind of sees that ball as a hard line drive. And we've seen guys mistime that ball and jump too early. But he timed this one perfectly and got up there to bring it down.
Number 11 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he got him. Down in order go the Braves. Ryan Butcher is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. John Jaso will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
And that's a fair ball. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, for all the line drives that you're caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. You see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
Hit hard, but foul. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Eric Shogard will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. It's a third for Johnson. This could be 2. And they finally get it out here as he's forced at the plate. Coco Crisp will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. 1-2. Fouled straight back. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Josh Donaldson will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
That's really a no-win situation out there on the mound. You can't lay one in there because a guy could hit the ball into the parking lot, but you definitely don't want to give him a free run. Now he's got to turn right around and deal with another bases-loaded situation.
Grounded to third. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1.
We're struggling.
Ryan Domit will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that 2-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
Here's Donaldson down at third. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
The miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. B.J. Upton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brendan Moss will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. 1-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that ball is solo home run here off the bat of Cespedes as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Jordan Walden will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. John Jaso will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit high, although that'll get in.
Can't get to the ball.
Now another 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Josh Reddick will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 for the A's, and Andrelton Simmons will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Freddie Freeman will dig in. He doubled his last time. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
And even though he's
3-0 kill.
Well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Well, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a fastball swung on and lifted out toward Coco in center. And that's out number 2. Justin Upton will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Is that? Kyle Blanks will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
The next 3-2. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short.
Only one who had a hit and didn't miss a hit. How convenient. What a shocker.
Once Jissen was getting fastballs, he was getting
every time he swing in, very rare.
There's a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the stretch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Upton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Well, The only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit towards the hole. Does Simmons have a shot? No, he can't get there. It's into left, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. Donaldson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jed Lowry will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. 6 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Another payoff pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. Now the relay home. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. A's have to settle for just the 1. Jason Hayward will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, a rare mistake pitch there. That's just their 2nd hit of the ball game, but this will go for a double.
Chris Johnson will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
It's 1 run every inning. You can't tell me that this game doesn't script certain events to happen. That doesn't even look right. 1 run every inning.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Ryan Domit will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The next 0-2. And Domit able to hold off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Just a bit low. Tough call. 2-2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to the first baseman blanks, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to the... Brandon Moss will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
The 3-2 one more time.
Come on.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entire ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Johnson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. John Jaso will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Evan Gattis will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Wow.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
It may be a triple.
Coco and Reddick give chase, but this is going to get all the way to the wall. Upton not stopping. He's headed for third.
Right.
And Upton is in there at third with a triple.
A little too late, but
Well, this guy somehow managed to play a full season a year ago without chalking up a single triple. But what do you know? Maybe an exhibition game was all he needed to show that he's got the wheels to leg out 3 after all.
Andrelton Simmons will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time to finally crack the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts,
they get shut out. Can we get
he
him?
hasn't blocked a batter at this point. So his control has been really spot on so far.
Hit hard.
No shutout. No
Coming in is
shutout.
Coco, but this drops for a hit.
He's playing good for us.
Well, I guess the shutout just wasn't meant to be. He made it 8 2/3 of the way home, but he finally gives up a run here in the 9th, and now he just needs to put his focus on getting out of here with the complete game victory.
Justin Upton will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now.
Well, of course, I get a 0-2 quick count.
Will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. Luke Gregerson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Chris Johnson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
See how the game is doing.
Eric O'Flaherty will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Number 11 will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Dan Uggla will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or 2, they could really make this interesting.
Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ryan Doman will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.